I met David 6 or 7 years ago at a Ben Chamber event. And it was really apparent to me that David wasn't there just to be there. He was involved in his community. That's one of the first things that I heard about David Rosell, is how involved he was in the community. And I've seen demonstration of that the past 7 years. I often sometimes wonder and question him if he's too involved, because he just says yes a lot to the needs of the community.
Over the years, I've been very inspired by David. He is the epitome of giving back to the community.
So once again, I've known David for 10 years and admired him for 10 years. And he is not only a very incredibly wise business person, but he has given so much to this community. I honestly don't know how he does it.
David, as a member of our community, has made a conscious effort to give back and be involved.
One of the reasons why I have David as a friend is that I have been intimately involved in our community in this region since 1970. I very much am attracted to the kinds of people that are willing to get out in the community, be president of City Club, be presidents of chambers, and work with the 300 and some not-for-profits that we have in this community. And David does that very, very well.
You find people that serve on boards that want to do it for their own, to get noticed, or for their own ego, to say, I serve on this board. David has never been like that. David has always joined any effort from his heart.
And he's not just the kind of guy who, as I say, writes a check and hangs a banner. He actually gets involved, rolls his sleeves up, and gets in the work to get things done for people who need it.
David's been very involved in United Way, and I know that he has contributed amazing talent and treasure and time to other groups like the Kids Center of Central Oregon. I have been on the VIM board for a number of years. David has been very involved in that with us and does a great job of supporting those kinds of activities in our community.
And he goes in and he's not afraid to roll up his sleeves. He's not afraid to be a leader. He's not afraid of controversy. He is not afraid of what people will think of him. He is, people just love him, and they love the fact that they can depend on him.
You know, sometimes people volunteer because they feel it's the right thing to do, or maybe it's the thing that they want to do for their business. David gets involved with the community because he truly cares about the community. So whether he's chairing the City Club or chairing the Ben Chamber Board of Directors, or whether he's just volunteering with a nonprofit, he's going to be there for the community because he's totally invested in this community of Central Oregon, and it shows. And we're fortunate to have a person like David Rosell. His leadership and his dedication and commitment to the whole community, not just certain aspects of the community, but every aspect of the community David has an interest in, because he wants this to be the best possible place for people to live and for people to work.
It's just such an inspiration to see how much he gives back to the community, and people really appreciate his efforts.
That's one of the reasons why we bonded so closely, because we have that same value of giving back to our community.